This week from Crumbl Cookies, we are going to be trying the green mint featuring Andes, the lemon crinkle, gingerbread cake, and Boston cream pie. Okay, with these cookies, they also have the pink sugar and the chocolate chip.
Yep.
So just know that. The green mint featuring Andes. If my memory's correct, I'm remembering trying this cookie like a year ago, and it was before we were doing these Crumbl reviews every week, and this one was given to us from Ashley. A parent got her some Crumbl cookies at work. Well, she doesn't eat mint at all, and so she gave it to us to try. But we enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. What she did was she put it in a Pyrex bowl with a lid, so it was still nice and fresh. But she had got it like a couple of days previous, so now we're getting to try it fresh.
It's a dense cookie, I can tell you that when you're just cutting.
It looks dense. Yeah, it's a chocolate cookie with Andes mint pieces rolled in cookies and cream crumbs, then coated with Andes mint buttercream frosting and dusted with cookies and cream bits. Yeah, this is not a cakey, and it's cold. It's a cold cookie.
I like it. I like it quite a bit. But I think it's one of the densest cookies I've ever had from Crumbl. It's not bad. I'm not even saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, out of all the Crumbl cookies we've ever had, this is the densest, like most packed cookie.
The texture would remind you of when you buy refrigerated cookie dough. It's cold and it's dense, and you slice through it to put them in the oven. That's what that would remind you. So it's going to remind you of that cookie dough texture, and it hasn't been baked. Mm-hmm. Does this seem like a baked? I mean, I'm sure they baked it.
Oh, it's baked for sure.
But it just doesn't come across that way because it's cold and dense.
Yeah, but it's still really good. I love the flavor of the mint. The mint frosting is excellent. The cookie itself is a little dark, but it goes really well with the mint. So it's a really good balance of flavors. I like it a lot. Mm-hmm. I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, if you like mint.
Just the frosting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you like mint, I think this you'll be a fan of this, and it's not overpowering.
It does kind of remind you of Andes.
Well, it has Andes in it. I mean,
yeah, it does
it's not too much. I don't think it's too pasty.
No.
It goes well with the chocolate. It's not one for me personally that I would get all the time.
No, but it's a good cookie to try.
It's a good one to try. Yeah, if you haven't had it and you like Andes anyway. I tell you what though, they have different flavors of Andes.
Yeah, they have a cherry one.
I'm surprised they don't do one besides this mint one. I'm thinking they have like cherry. It seems like they have a toffee one. And it seems like they even do a cinnamon one. Do you remember?
I have no clue.
Or they did it one time?
I remember the cherry. That's all I remember.
Okay. Lemon crinkle. A lemon cookie rolled in sugar crystals and powdered sugar. Now, I know we've reviewed this one before, but we have learned that they change up the recipes a little bit. Or different people make them, and it changes things. It does. This is a nice, plump, chunky.
It is, but it's very soft in the middle.
I love the sugar crystals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't beat those sugar crystals on the outside.
This one,
it's a nice lemon flavor.
Yeah, it's more of one of those well done cookies where it's crispy. It's fully cooked. There's still
some gooiness in the middle though.
There is right there.
Just a little. It's a thin line, but it's still there.
Yeah.
It's really good. I like that.
It's very nice, and it's not a strong, overpowering lemon. It's just a hint of.
Yeah, it's a nice lemon.
Yeah, it really is. This is not an overly sweet cookie. What did you think about the mint one? How did you think it was on the sweetness?
It's good. It's a little darker, but like I said, the mint and the chocolate go really good. So the darker chocolate doesn't bother me. But it's
Right.
not super, super sweet. It's just the frosting is sweet.
Right. So
I have
that's
a feeling
why,
this next one's going to be the sweet one.
that's why I brought that mint one up again, because normally we're not huge fans of the darker cookie, but that mint really helps to lighten it up a lot.
Yeah, it goes really good.
And the lemon, like I said, it's a very light touch of lemon, and you really enjoy the texture of the sugar crystals. Very nice texture. The third one is gingerbread cake. A gingerbread
I
cookie.
think that is.
Wow.
That's a thick cookie.
A gingerbread cookie topped with cream cheese frosting.
Which is my favorite.
Well, so you're sold already.
I'm already sold.
Then garnished with cookie crumbs.
Hold on. They're little bitty gingerbread men.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
And then,
I just thought they were cookies.
and many gingerbread man sprinkles.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I saw them putting it on. I saw them take it and sprinkle it on there, but I didn't realize they were actually little people.
They're little, I mean, those are the teeniest, tiniest gingerbread people I've ever seen.
We had something recently that had little sprinkles like that, but they actually had the faces and everything on them. Remember, they were a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
But,
But these are tiny.
These are just tiny.
Like, these are like, how did they even make those? They're so tiny. That would fit on one of your nails.
Mm-hmm.
That's how little that is, the gingerbread man.
I'm already sold because of the frosting, though. Because literally, that's one of my favorite frostings they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's so strong, that frosting is, though, you kind of lose the flavor of the cookie a little bit.
Oh no, I get the cookie.
It's definitely ginger.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It goes really well with that frosting, too.
It's cold. The cookie itself, of course, the cream cheese. I mean, it's the cream cheese. So it's cream cheese.
It's awesome.
Yes, it's delicious. Extremely sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But the gingerbread cookie itself, it has a little crispness around the edge of it. And
yeah, but it's really soft on the inside.
this, like
how big it is.
Like the lemon, this is a more baked cookie.
It is. It's not a gooey cookie.
It's not gooey. I don't consider the lemon gooey.
No, it's not. Not at all.
I do see some.
No, none of these have been gooey cookies.
No.
Like a really soft, gooey, underdone cookie.
The gingerbread, you will like it if you are a fan of gingerbread.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you're kind of iffy about gingerbread, this cookie might turn you around because they didn't overdo the ginger.
Mm-hmm. And the frosting really sweetens it up like about 100.
It is not going to burn your throat.
It does give it a little burn in your throat.
See,
it
I didn't
does
get
burn,
any.
just a little bit. But it's not bad enough to where it's like, oh, that's burning my throat.
I didn't get any burn
not
on my
like
throat
that.
at all.
It was
I
just so
could
weird.
take a tube of that though and just
I'm
eat
telling
it.
you, they should sell. Heck with that ice cream that they're trying to sell. Heck with that.
I know,
Throw that in the
really.
garbage. Sell tubs of your frosting. I'm telling you, I would buy that and put it on cakes anytime I make it.
Put pink labels around it.
I'm telling you, frosting is the way to go.
It is. It's wonderful.
That's
And
where
it's
you're gonna
so
make.
soft.
That's where you're gonna make your extra money, not on that ice cream.
I agree. It's a very, very soft frosting too.
Oh, it's so good.
It's very, very fresh. But the gingerbread, I'm impressed with the gingerbread because they didn't go over on it.
No,
And
it goes really well with the cookie and the frosting.
that frosting sweetens it up so much that if you're on the line about, I don't know if I want a whole cookie with gingerbread, that frosting really makes a big difference. It sweetens it up so much. This last one is Boston cream pie. And I honestly don't remember if we've ever tried this or not. I just don't remember.
It looks like a sugar cookie.
It is a cookie topped with vanilla, pastry cream, and chocolate ganache.
Yeah.
It looks very thin, and it's a cold cookie.
I think there's 2 layers of chocolate on this one. I don't know if they accidentally put the chocolate in first and just said, oops, I'm supposed to have vanilla cream and put it on top. I don't know. It's different every time somebody makes them. You know, everybody makes it differently. I get that Boston cream flavor that's like a donut, a filled donut. That's the inside of a Boston cream. That reminds me of that.
It does. I agree. The Boston cream has never been one of my go-tos. I mean,
kind of plain enough.
Yeah, it's nice. I've always felt that way about the donuts too. So it's nothing against the Crumbl cookie. It's just not one that I'm gonna go to because it's the plainer. It's very plain.
And that's the plainest flavor here.
It's the plainest flavor.
But
here.
it has a good flavor. What's there is actually good. I do like the cream. It kind of reminds you of Cool Whip a little bit.
Yes,
it's
it
vanilla
does.
cream with some chocolate on it.
Yes, and I think that's what seals it for me too, is a plainer cookie. It's like, you know, you're going from one that has all that cream cheese and it's thick and it's ultra sweet, and then you're going to more of that Cool Whip kind of texture and flavor and everything, and that's okay. You know, I would rather have Cool Whip like mixed in with a bunch of other stuff than on its own. It's not bad. I do think it's the plainest one here.
I do too. I think if you like that Boston cream, that vanilla and chocolate flavor, I think you'll like it. It's one of probably a softer cookie than the rest of them are. Because the rest of them have been pretty dense and firm. That one's probably the softest cookie.
Yeah. You get a lot of the cookie, the base cookie flavor itself, which is a plain cookie.
Like a sugar cookie.
Yeah, it's very plain, and so you're getting a lot of that. Nothing's wrong with it. No. It's just if you go to Crumbl this week and you're like, okay, what's the plainest cookie?
Or what's not quite overpoweringly sweet?
It's going to be that Boston cream.
And then probably followed by the lemon. Don't you think the lemon's probably the second lowest sweetness?
I really do like the lemon.
The lemon's very good. It's just not sweet. And then you got the mint, which has the frosting, which makes it sweet.
The frosting makes it sweet, but not everybody's going to want that mint.
And then the gingerbread's just just over the top sweet.
Yes, the gingerbread's definitely going to be your sweetest choice this week, and that's
my favorite.
My favorite. Yeah, of course. That is my favorite one for the week. Is the gingerbread. Let me just say,
if they'd taken that cream cheese frosting and put on the lemon, I would have said the lemon was probably my favorite. So
right, yeah, it's a shame you can't take some of that off and put it on there and try it, because I bet it would be awesome.
It's probably really good. But I think all four cookies are good, just a different taste.
So what are your top two?
100% the gingerbread and probably the mint, because I really like the mint, and I'm not usually one to pick their darker chocolate cookies, and I really like that because it goes so well together. I'm
gonna pick the gingerbread and then the lemon. Yeah, the lemon, and I really do like that whole sugar layer on the outside.
Coating,
yeah, but all the cookies were ready on time this week, which is awesome.
Yep. It was really nice and clean in there today.
Yeah, that's great. So that's always nice when that happens.
They always say hello every morning. Now I've been in there so much, I go, good morning, everybody, and been in there so often. So
you said the only one they added stuff to was the
only thing they did anything to was the gingerbread one. The other ones were already made up. So the gingerbread, they piped the stuff on there and sprinkled the cookie pieces and everything on it. I would say if you could only go in and buy one and you like a really sweet cookie, we're both choosing the gingerbread. Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's just, and nothing says Christmas is coming, like gingerbread does. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I'll have pictures for you at the end, and we'll see you next week.